Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Nat Hoffman.
A snowy look at Mount Shasta. Hopefully you're home and where you need to be because travel conditions are going to decrease as we head into this evening, becoming dangerous as the snow picks up in intensity in the Mount Shasta area. And we have the blowing snow as well with these gusty winds. Conditions looking very, very bad right through your Wednesday morning, but we will look for snow levels to start rising later in the day. That should start to make some improvements, at least through I-5 into Wednesday evening, but we'll be watching those snow levels very closely. Winter storm warnings are now in effect through 4 p.m. Wednesday. The Cascades and Siskiyous above 4,000 feet, much of Siskiyou County above 3,500 feet, and then also portions of the east side, including the Chemult area, looking at over a foot of snow expected. We will get accumulating snow tonight into tomorrow in the Klamath Basin as well. A winter weather advisory in place. Give yourself some extra time if you have to travel tomorrow morning. About 3 to 6 inches possible in Klamath Falls. Higher amounts through some of the higher terrain, over a foot for Chemult. Along the Cascades and Siskiyous, we're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow with this storm through tomorrow. Some higher totals for Crater Lake as well as Mount Ashland. And then look at the bullseye of heavy snow down in southern portions of Siskiyou County. Mount Shasta, a good up to 2 feet of snow expected, but higher terrain areas in Siskiyou County could be looking at as much as 2 to 4 feet of snow. Here's a look at current temperatures. Right now, 36 in Klamath Falls, 31 in Mount Shasta. Why we're seeing that snow, 49 in Medford, and it's a chilly 47 degrees in Brookings. Notice though how snow levels start to get higher as we head through later tomorrow, but especially into Thursday. We're going to see most of the precipitation by then change over to rain as snow levels get as high as 7,000 feet. But out there now, the snow starting to ramp up in our higher elevations above 3,000 feet. That's where we're going to be looking at snow accumulation tonight into tomorrow morning before those snow levels start to really come up. This is a very impressive storm system. Doesn't get much more textbook than that. A powerful mid-latitude cyclone, and with this atmospheric river, that's going to mean some pretty impressive rain and snow amounts. Winds very strong out there this evening. We're getting some pretty intense gusts out there in spots. Latest gust at 41 miles per hour in Montague, 55 miles per hour in Crescent City, and over 30 miles per hour in the Rogue Valley. We do have these high wind warnings in place. The coast, Shasta Valley, the east side. Most of the strongest wind gusts will be basically now through tonight, and then it'll still be kind of windy tomorrow, but just won't be as strong as what we're seeing out there now. We do have a wind advisory till 7 a.m. for Jackson, Josephine, and Curry County, including the Rogue Valley. Tonight, really that rain and snow ramps up across southern Oregon and northern California. Got a wet and windy Wednesday on tap. Heavy precipitation. Travel can be very difficult through the morning hours. Tune in to Sarah in the morning hours. She'll have updates on road conditions and any school impacts as well. Take a look at Stormcast. Some pretty impressive precipitation. 7 a.m. A lot of snow impacting the Cascades, Siskiyous, much of the east side, Mount Shasta City. Heavy snow. Travel definitely going to be impacted in the morning, but notice how these snow levels do climb later in the day, Wednesday on into Thursday, but a lot of precipitation going to be impacting our region. This is a look at potential rainfall totals, precipitation amounts through Saturday. We could see parts of Siskiyou County as much as 6 to 10 inches of precipitation, but basically everybody going to see quite a bit of precipitation through this week, and that's why we do have some flood watches that have been posted. Curry, Josephine, western Siskiyou County, also along the Cascades and Siskiyous. There will be that concern for flooding through Friday evening, especially on Thursday with those higher snow levels and some pretty heavy rain. So we'll be tracking that very, very closely. The coast, rounds of heavy rain in the days ahead. Also some more gusty winds expected as well. Northern California, very snowy into tomorrow morning, especially about 3,000 feet. Higher snow levels for Thursday and Friday, but lots of rain on tap. We'll have those flooding concerns. We'll be watching burn scar areas quite closely. The Klamath Basin, wintry into your Wednesday, but those higher snow levels Thursday, Friday. Winds will stay fairly gusty. Taking a look at the mountains, travel very difficult. You can check road conditions and track the rain and snow snow with our interactive radar on KDRV.com, but do expect some travel impacts. Snow levels look to lower this weekend with more active weather. And then in the Rogue Valley, more rounds of rain, quite a bit of precipitation on the way, looking to stay fairly active even as we head into next week.